Good morning, everyone. It's almost 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. I'm Anne-Marie Green. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We are not starting off with the coronavirus today. We're going to begin with the latest on the horrific shooting rampage last night in Georgia. Police believe a single gunman is most likely responsible for the attacks at several massage parlors yesterday that left at least 8 people dead and several others wounded. Authorities say 6 of the victims appear to be Asian women, and they are now looking into the possibility that the shootings were racially motivated. So Henri Hollis is with us now with the very latest. He's a breaking news reporter for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Henri, thanks for joining us. We just played that story there. Obviously, a lot of it was shot moments after the shooting happened in terms of collecting the video. You have the latest information. What are you hearing from law enforcement officials?
So the biggest development this morning is that the FBI has now gotten involved. There haven't been a lot of new breaks in the case since last night, once the suspect was taken into custody down in South Georgia. But the FBI is getting involved, and I think that shows you how seriously law enforcement is taking this and kind of how wide-ranging this crime was, going from Cherokee County all the way down to South Georgia.
So we know that a number of the victims appear to be Asian women. Do we know anything else about their identities or anything more about them?
No identities have been released yet. There was reports from the Korean consulate that apparently 4 of the 6 Asian women who were killed were ethnically Korean. But that's all the information that we have about them. Authorities have not actually released any information about the victims yet.
And any information at all about the businesses?
No, they are all related in that they are massage parlor, spa type places. They all appear to be Asian owned and have majority Asian staffs. But there's no linkage beyond that we can see.
Okay, so about the suspect that is in custody now, what do we know about him? Do police believe that he is the only alleged shooter involved in this?
Yes, it does appear that he is the only person involved. He's a young guy, 21 years old, but there's really not a lot of information out there about him. He's not very active on social media. There's just not a lot to go on yet. Atlanta police did confirm that Robert Aaron Long is the sole suspect in all 3 of these shootings. There was definitely some hesitancy to, say that it was just one suspect yesterday, since the shootings were so geographically spread apart. But Atlanta police have confirmed that Robert Long is the prime suspect here.
Yeah, you mentioned that the shootings were geographically spread apart. It sort of takes a while to get in and around Atlanta. Do we have sort of a timeline about sort of when the shooting started and then when they were able to get him, how far away he was from the first shooting and how much time had elapsed?
Yeah, so the first shooting took place around 5 p.m. up in Cherokee County, kind of in between Woodstock and Ackworth. Then it looks like he probably traveled straight down I-75 to get to this area in Northeast Atlanta that has a lot of these types of businesses. And that second call came in to APD around 5:45 p.m. So there was a stretch of time where somebody could have traveled that distance is about 30 miles apart, but all highway driving. And then he was captured 150 miles south of Atlanta in Christ County. So he had made it quite a long way before he was taken into custody.
All right. Thanks for giving us sort of the latest information. This is just an absolutely heartbreaking situation, and of course we're going to be following it. Henri Hollis, thank you.
Thank you.